Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Lauren Hardy, and today I am going to show you how to fill out an assignment agreement when you are wholesaling. And I'll also do you a favor and kind of explain, the basics of an assignment agreement so it doesn't intimidate you. I know a lot of people get super intimidated by contracts and they get a little tripped up. So I'll do my best to explain. And if you have any questions, make sure you put those in the comments, and I'll do better in my next videos, and I'll film and be a little bit more elaborate if I am not. So the first thing, what I like to do is just have a template that we fill out every time. And I like to leave like in yellow where we need to add as a reminder. The first thing you're going to do is put today's date. This is the day of the contract. Go October 13th, 2021. You're going to do the property address right here. I'm going to make up an address, 123 Main Street, Orange, Blue. This is where you guys get to see how slow I type. I actually type really fast, but for some reason when I'm being filmed, I get nervous. The assignment of the assignor's interest in the purchase agreement or escrow attached to. This is the date of your purchase agreement. So if you guys need to watch the first video I did on this about how to fill out a purchase agreement. This would be that same date that's up there and the seller's name on that purchase agreement. So what you're saying is you are assigning that document within this document. You are going to this language just says you assign your rights, title, interest, obligations to that escrow. You put their, this is now the end buyer's name. So assignee is the end buyer, okay? You are the assignor as the wholesaler or the person on the purchase agreement. They are the assignee. And the assignee is acknowledging that they received and read a copy of the purchase contract and is agreeing to accept said obligations to perform in accordance with escrow. So when we give this document to an assignee or an end buyer, we attach the purchase agreement they are buying. Quick tip, we like to block out the price that's on the purchase agreement because we don't want them to start negotiating with us. That's a pro tip, guys. Write this down, okay? So the next section is we're talking about the assignment fee. Assignee agrees to pay the assignor the total price. I put the total purchase price. This way, the assignee is not seeing how much I'm making, because I've had in the past where then they start finding things wrong with the home, or they need to inspect again because they want to negotiate a better deal. So we protect ourselves and we don't fall into that trap. Assignee agrees to pay all the closing costs per the original contract. That is in my purchase agreement normally, so we just remind them again on this language. We also make them do a non-refundable earnest money deposit. In my purchase agreement, I do not make them put down an EMD. I do not make myself put down an EMD because I'm very selfish and I don't want to have a bunch of EMDs out, but I expect an EMD from an end buyer 100%. It sounds very selfish, but it works. And I honestly, I've never put an EMD down. I always negotiate out of it. But I will, if I'm, I have done it with flipping homes and when I'm the end buyer, but as a wholesaler, I negotiate out putting EMDs, but I do get an EMD from my end buyer. And that right there secures the escrow for me. I want to make sure that the end buyer puts it in 24 hours of executing this document. So there's no dragging their feet. If they don't, it is void. So that means that I could take it, I could rip this thing up and sell it to someone else. I also like to remind them of the closing date right here. If you are working with a partner in wholesaling, this is going to describe how you're going to split the assignment fee at the close of escrow. Your escrow company will see this line and they will handle giving you your check and in this case, giving Roger his check. Other terms, this is just super boilerplate stuff. Can't be revoked or modified unless, with my written consent. This expires in 24 hours. So they can't just sit on this contract, you know, and lock up the deal. And, you know, so you always want to make sure you have an expiration on your contracts. The next is, you know, that they understand that this is a binding agreement and that it's for prospective economic advantage with substantial anticipated profit and consequential gains in favor of me, the assignor. Assignee understands and agrees that any action by its agents or others in consort with assignee to interfere with assignor's rights of the escrow, including but not limited to conduct such as contacting the seller for purpose of breaching the contract. Okay, so what this is getting into, let me just summarize it for you. It's just saying no funny business. Don't contact the seller directly and try to work a side deal. My attorney just put that in there, you know, just to kind of remind them that we know what we're doing. And if they try to do that, we'll catch them, and just don't do it. It's bad business. And yeah, this is both of us sign. So I would sign here as the assignee. Or no, I'm sorry. The end buyer would sign here as the assignee, and then I would sign here as the assignor, and that's it. That is how you fill out an assignment agreement. So easy, right? I don't know why you guys are so intimidated by this stuff. Hopefully you aren't anymore. You can see that it's not a scary contract. It's just one page, super easy peasy. If you guys like this video and you want to learn more about wholesaling, check out the free mini course I've got put together on my website at www.laurenhardyco.com. And if you want to learn more about virtual wholesaling and you're ready to, you know, step into the big leagues and do more deals, check out my coaching program at virtualinvestingmastery.com. Hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for watching.